big message to Prime Minister Modi. Xi Jinping has come out to say, and I quote, must focus on development than threats. China and India are partners and not rivals. Must not let the border issue define India-China relationship. China and India relations are promising and stable. We jointly ensure peace in the border areas, must strengthen strategic communication. That remains to be one of the most important messages, or rather the key highlights of what's been said by Xi Jinping, a message that's been sent by Xi Jinping to Prime Minister Modi. The key highlight of it being that China has to now come out and say that India and China are not rivals but partners at this given point. Let's quickly take a look at what exactly has been said by Xi Jinping.
It is a great pleasure to meet you again, Mr. Prime Minister. I welcome you to China for the SCO Summit. Last year, we had a successful meeting in Kazan. The world is going towards transformation. China and India are two of the most civilizational countries. We are the world's two most populous countries and part of the global south. It is vital to be friends, a good neighbor, and the dragon and the elephant to come together. This year marks the 75th anniversary of India-China diplomatic relations. Both nations need to handle our relationship from a strategic and long-term perspective.
Pranay Upadhyay joins us on the broadcast to in fact put these very remarks into perspective for us. Pranay, a very good afternoon to you. You know, these words coming in from the President of China at this given point, right after the meeting that's taken place, the bilateral meeting that we were all looking forward to. Let's break it down and understand what he has said. It's a big message, but would you say the fact that he said that India and China are not rivals, we need to in fact focus on building together, developing together, that comes in as a change in the attitude? Do you think China might hold true to their words in the upcoming days or years for that matter?
That remains a question, Shreya. As President Xi Jinping said, that China and India are cooperation partners, not rivals, and also underscored and highlighted the point that India and China are each other's development opportunities rather than threats. But how that cooperation can take place, that remains a question. And if you see the statement made by Prime Minister Modi, where he said that the mutual respect, sensitivity, and the respect for each other, that remains a question. And on those bases, the relation can only be progress, can only progress, and both the countries should remain committed to these three principles of mutual respect, of respecting each other's sensitivities, and showing the mutual confidence and trust. Because the trust deficit has always marred India-China ties. We have seen since 1947 onward, we have seen like what happened in 1949 and thereafter in 1962, and even when President Xi Jinping assumed office in 2013, we have seen series of events from Depsang, Demchok to Doklam to Galwan. Many incidents happened. So every word will always be judged on ground. What happens on ground remains important. India has always made it clear that the peace and tranquility on border is the prerequisite for taking forward or for the normalization of India-China relation. And
very
also,
true.
This also remains a fact, Shreya, here that India-China ties, they are the big economies, they are the growing economies, but the import bill, the trade deficit of over $100 billion also remains a fact. How China is moving forward to bridge the gap of this $100 billion
so while the nations speak of mutual trust and mutual respect and a requirement for cooperation, there still remains to be points which need to be looked at, which need to be addressed. Thank you, Pranay.